This is Laurie Sherrod with CCIT's Teaching and Learning. I'd like to demonstrate today how you could take a Clemson Staff Development Program form and add a scanned signature to it. Alright, in this example, I have used my scanner and scanned in right here a signature for someone named John Doe. Alright, so I'm going to start out by doing Create from Template. And for this example, I'm going to use the SDP Professional template. And what I would recommend is that you take one template, put the signature in it, save it, and then use it as your own personal template after that. So I've put in my name, and then for the signature, I'm going to click Insert Image. And I'm going to choose an image, and there it is, John Doe. I'm going to single click it, and you'll notice it's a little big for the page, so you can resize it to whatever size you want. I'll leave it like that. Now, it has automatically saved. I can see up here in the right hand corner it's already saved. But the name of it is Copy of SDP Professional. So I'm going to rename that, and I'm going to change this to SDP Professional blank. That's going to be my blank copy I use when I'm ready to start a new form. Now, if I'm ready to start a new form right now, I can click on File, Make a Copy. Okay. And it's loading right now, but when it gets loaded, it'll be Copy of SDP Professional blank. So I'm going to rename it for the activity I'm trying to do in this case, and I'm just going to call it SDP Professional Activity 1. But personally, when I was doing my own, I found it really helpful to say what the activity was and not just call it Activity 1. Okay. Then I would put in the date of the class. Let's say it's today. And the title of the class, let's say it was Getting Started with Excel. And the location of the class, let's say it was in Bar B105. And let's say the instructor was Kat Snizowski. And it was university sponsored. And tell why this helped or improved your job skills. Now I can make a graph or whatever. The number of hours, let's say this was a 2-hour class, and again today's date. Alright, and you'll notice that it does say, well, it did say save now. It's now saved. So I'm finished with my first copy of this. Now I'm going to go ahead and close my 3 windows I've got. There are my 2 new forms. My blank one that I can bring up and make a copy, and my first activity. Now I did create a collection for this. It's called SDP Joe, so I'm going to drag that down there and drag that down there. So now I look in here. Oops, I didn't get that one dragged properly. Let's see if I can try that again. There we go. Now if I go down to my SDP Joe, now when I'm ready to do a new activity, all I'll do is click on that, do File, Make a Copy, and again it seems to take a minute or two, a little longer. There it is. And then it's copy, so I want to rename it, and I'm going to call this SDP Professional Activity 3. I would fill in whatever I needed here, then I would close this, and I would close this. Alright, and now again, each time when you create it, it's going to go into your home area. So if you want it to be in your collection, you need to move it down there. So now I've got the blank copy plus the 2 activities. Now One option that we are exploring right now is having everyone, instead of getting the instructor to sign these, have one sign-in sheet that the instructor signs, so we don't have to worry about any other signatures. In the next video, I'll show you how to incorporate these into a Google site. Thanks for joining me.